What up? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Mo.J and we are locked in. This is what's next for Raising Kanan, episode 8. Episode 7 was one of those that we definitely needed, and the reason I say that is because it opened up so many doors for each individual character. The only thing is, there's no light on inside of those doors. Just think about it. Lulu and Linton at the studio, Marvin and Marco with the mob, Raquel and Cartier, with also Shannon Burke, Kanan, Polymer. Everybody has something glooming over their head, and guess what? Episode 8 and 9, we should figure out all of this. So before we jump into it and break down this trailer, if you like power content, live after show discussions, breakdowns, predictions, theories, hit that subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so you get something every time I upload. Make sure you hit that like button and follow me on Instagram, MOEDOTJ. So let's go ahead and jump into this trailer for episode 8 and try to break down and put together what's going to happen next Sunday.
You the heir to this throne, Kanan, and it's waiting for you. If you want it. There's something you want to say to me, you should probably say it.
I can't trust her no more.
Stay away from my son. Do you hear what I'm saying?
Yeah, what Crown at, man?
Crown's on vacation. You working with me now.
It's Burke. She's been reviewing my records.
You and Howard have a complicated past.
My kid was working with somebody that night. I want to know who it was.
If he ain't dead, he's still talking. You about to be in a world of shit.
These are the type of trailers I like, short and straight to the point, because it leaves us guessing, but it also gives us a little bit of insight. Of course, the first thing we see is Raquel and our young boy Kanan. Now, Kanan just got some, so he's about to be acting totally different. Polymer threw that thing on him, even though she shouldn't have. This looks like it's going to be an issue, especially to Rock, because this is recreating that life cycle. You remember, she was doing the same thing when she was younger with Detective Malcolm. They were getting taken advantage of by an adult. Also, the mob, they want to know what the hell happened to Marco. You heard Sal tell Unique he was working with somebody, and I want to know what's happening. Now, Unique, he sticks to the G code, so I don't think he's going to give up that information, but he knows both sides. He knows Marco was with Marvin, and now he knows that Sal is looking for information about Marco.
There's something you want to say to me, you should probably say it.
I can't trust her no more.
Stay away from my son.
You see that? Rock is telling Kanan, I'm assuming it's Kanan, if there's something you need to say, tell me. And the reason I'm saying it's Kanan is just for the simple fact that in episode 7, Kareen came over and told, hey, Raquel, I have something I need to tell you about your son. Kanan is telling Juke, I can't trust her anymore. I don't know if he's talking about Kareen, Polymer, or his mom, but we're going to go ahead and assume it's his mom because at the campfire, she told Kanan no more secrets. All she's done is kept secrets from Kanan. He still doesn't know about Detective Malcolm. We see a gun to Polymer's head here, so it looks like Raquel then pulled up and letting Polymer know, leave my son alone or there's going to be problems. Now, I don't think Raquel's going to kill Polymer. This should probably just scare her a little bit, but at this age, Kanan, and he's in the streets, he's going over the famous house. I can see him still messing with Polymer because at the end of the day, she did give him a gun to go protect himself from Freddy after he got robbed.
Do you hear what I'm saying?
Yeah, what Crown at, man?
Crown's on vacation. You working with me now.
Lulu, he's in a lot of mess. Linton Manley, they want $50,000 or they want the studio. Lulu stole money from his sister from the 40s. To go pay off this debt, and they still whooped on him when he had the money. Now, I don't know how that's going to play out, but he does have Cartier's protection at this point for 25% of Bulletproof Records. Whoever this gentleman is, he should have known not to be questioning Lulu like that. Where's Crown at? I don't care who you are, where's Crown? Well, Lulu has a lot to lose, and he's learned from the situation that happened in episode 7 to always be ready. This time, no one's going to catch him off guard. He had his gun, they jumped him. He has his gun now, and he's letting it be known. Bulletproof Records is mine. So I think the studio will work. The only thing is, we heard Raquel tell the real estate agent that she owns a music label. So I don't know how that's going to play out and what Lulu's going to do, but he's in debt to Raquel. So she might be taking a little bit of money off the top or washing money through it like she originally planned to do with Crown when he came over to the house and told her to get Lulu out of the game.
It's Burke. She's been reviewing my records.
Of course, Malcolm wants to know exactly what's going on. He told Rock in episode 7, we need to figure out what we're doing. Make sure Symphony ain't doing no talking. Basically, get rid of any loose ends if there are some. Also, Burke is looking through his files. He went to go talk to Chains Bingham, and I'm sure that he told Malcolm that Shannon Burke was the one on their case. Shannon Burke is who they filed the complaint against at the precinct. We don't know for sure 100% factual that the file that she was looking through, the criminal informant who was underage, is Raquel. There's been some speculations about it might have been Kenya and that's why she left, but I don't think so. I'm thinking it's Raquel, and of course, he may not be with Rock. She may not tell Kanan that this is his father, but he wants to be there for Kanan, and if that means protecting Raquel to protect Kanan, I could definitely see Detective Malcolm being that type of guy. Detective Burke, she's working triple overtime at this point, files at home, but she pulls up on Raquel at the grocery store and she's saying, you and Detective Malcolm, you guys have a little past together, a little bit of history. Now Rock, she's not really trying to hear none of this nonsense, but Detective Burke, she just seeing what she can pull back, what layers, who's going to mess up, because that's how they do it. They just ask a lot of questions. Eventually someone's going to stumble over something and mention something that doesn't need to be talked about. Malcolm told us that Detective Burke wasn't smart enough to put this together. She's not smart enough, but it has him at work talking about she's going through the files. It has her questioning Symphony. It has her questioning Jukebox. It has her in the grocery store talking to Raquel. That's because Burke, she may not be the smartest, but if you work on something long enough, you will figure it out. Also, she was talking to Unique. Even though Unique didn't give any information, she's talked to each and every character on the show to try to figure out what's exactly going on with Malcolm and who shot Malcolm. Sal's telling Unique, my son Marco, he was out working with somebody. I don't know who it is, but I need to find out right now because I want to know exactly what was going on. Now, I assumed that Dominic died, but in this trailer, we see him walking, so he is still alive. He's not supposed to tell Sal about this, and if he comes back and tells Sal, oh, me and Marco did this, he's going to get killed automatically because Sal's going to say, you're supposed to protect my son, and if he's doing anything like this on the side, you should have brought that to me. But Unique is solid, so I don't see Unique telling Sal who did it, and that's why we see him go talk to Marvin. He vouched for Marvin. Even though that they're beefing, he vouched for Marvin and said Marvin will pay his debts. And that's exactly what we see here. Unique knew that Marco was going on a business deal with Marvin. He's telling Marvin, listen, whoever was out there with Marco that night, he's still living. And as long as he's living, that means he can talk. If this comes back that you sent Marco on a hit for $5,000, it's going to be bad for y'all. So Unique is at least giving Marvin a heads up, but this means Marvin is going to owe Unique one now. You see what I'm saying? So Unique is playing the game for him to thrive and actually make it up out of here. But Marvin, he's right. You might have to go out there and figure out who this other person was, Dominic, and get rid of him. It's part of the game. All right, there you go. What's next for episode 8? Let me know, how do you think this whole mob situation is going to play out? Is Marvin going to be able to take care of this? And is Unique playing the game for Unique to win? Let me know what you think. I'm MoDotJ. If you like this kind of content, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. I'm out.